Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, your girl Shan. Thank you so much for coming through. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a regular, what's good? We're gonna get straight into it today because I want to talk to you guys about not having to lie, scam, scheme, manipulate, or do anything to get money. To get money, to get an opportunity. Like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. I don't want that for you. And yeah, we're going to talk about it a bit more, and I'm going to share what I nearly did. What I nearly did, okay? I nearly did it. And I didn't do it, and I'm proud because it was so easy to nearly do it. It wasn't hard. I could have got away with it. I would have had to lie, and I would have had to possibly make it a bit awkward for somebody, and I don't want to live like that. So we're going to get into it. I love you guys, and let's go. Okay, thanks for coming through, guys. If you haven't already, follow me on Spotify, where I drop weekly, unfiltered, unscripted voice notes to chat to you guys a little bit more than I already do. Follow me on TikTok and check out my website, where I offer one-to-one support and a couple of workshops. You will find all the links in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And guys, let's get into it. I'm so proud of myself because I wouldn't usually have done this, okay? Like, before I would just act on impulse, before just act without thinking, okay? And I made some changes today. I did some things that I wouldn't usually do. And you know what? Yeah, as we get older, our morals are supposed to improve, our character is supposed to improve, our integrity is supposed to improve. And I'm so thankful for growth, because this is highlighted to me that I have grown. I have grown to be a better human being that is trying to walk with integrity, is trying to walk right by God, and is trying to consider other people's feelings. Like, so basically, right, I had the opportunity to put someone in an awkward position, right, a difficult position, in order for me to get more money. I had the opportunity to lie, right, in order to get more money. Now, this is, we're all talking about legal stuff here, okay? We're talking about legal stuff, so don't. Basically, I was at work yesterday, and there's a new worker, okay? And I'm not going to get into too much details, but I know what's going on, okay? I know what's going on. And she's on more money than me, y'all. She's on more money than me. All right, and we were just having a general chit chat, and then she mentioned how much she gets an hour. Now, when she saw my reaction to that, she backtracked and said, "Oh no, maybe I've got it wrong. Maybe no. That's how much you get an hour. That's how much you get an hour." And because she backtracked and made it out as if maybe she's made a mistake, maybe she's got it confused, I then didn't feel like I had a leg to stand on if I then approached the right person to say, "Hey, like, where's my money? Where's my money?" Do you know what I mean? There's no reason why she should be on more money than me. Yeah, let's just make that clear. When I slept on it, I thought, nah, I want my money. I need the money. I want the money. Okay. And nearly put her in it, and nearly like went straight to the manager and just said it outright. Like, basically, yeah. The conversation me and her have just had, this ain't okay. But I knew that her being a new worker would have put her in like an awkward, difficult position. But if you want your money, you want your money. You want your money. And I really had to think now. So I thought of another plan. Yeah, I thought, if I come up with a plan that if I lie, right, if I lie and say, actually, I'm leaving with immediate effect to this other job that are offering me the same pay that this lady's on, maybe they will offer me the pay in order for me to stay, right? So I thought, yeah, perfect, right? I'll ask them if they can increase my pay. If they say yeah, great. If they say no, then I'll be like, wow, I've been offered another job, better pay. I might be going there within the next week or so. And I know that they wouldn't want me to leave, okay? It would put them in a sticky situation. It would put them in a mess. I know that they need me. I know that I'm an asset to the team, right? So I was 90% sure that it would work. Like, pretty sure it would work, because I know what I'm doing, okay? Like, I know the setup, I know the arrangement. So I thought, okay, I've got two options. I can either throw this woman underneath the bus and just say it straight, or I can lie and, lay on them so they feel like they have no other option but to offer me more. And I thought to myself, like, and I can hear some of you guys like, yo, you're better than me. Yo, I wasn't always like this, okay? Especially when like listen, there's a recession right now, okay? There's a cost of living crisis, like who doesn't want more money? Like, and the thing is, with this lady, yeah, bless her, because she's actually a nice lady, she backtracked, all right, and made it out as if she didn't know how much money she was earning. Like, we all know how much you get an hour, okay? Unless you're them man like Donald Trump and that, right? I don't know who doesn't know how much money they've got or how much money's coming in. I don't know about you, like, well, I know, yeah, to the penny, all right, I know. So yeah, and I just woke up today and I just thought, you know what, I don't want to do either. I don't want to make it awkward for this woman. She's new. I just don't want to do that for her. Like, I felt like I needed to walk in integrity and consider her feelings. Then also, I didn't want to lie. Like I didn't want to lie. I just didn't want to lie. And I just thought to myself, you know what, yeah, like my mindset now is an abundant mindset. I don't need to lie or manipulate or do anything or throw anybody underneath the bus to get what is rightfully mine. Do you know what I mean? And you might be watching this and be having the thoughts that I had, wow, no, like that's not fair. Get what's yours, like you need your money. Like I get that, okay, but I'm not trying to do anything out of desperation, a place of lack, a place of having a scarcity mindset. Like, it's just shown me how far I've come. Like, I don't need to scam or scheme or hurt anybody to get more pay. Now, it don't make sense to me either why I've done this, because I could possibly get it. But again, like, I want to live right. I want to live right by God. I want to treat people right. And it's probably just not my time to have that amount of money. Like, it's probably just not my time to have that amount of money. And I feel like when you trust in God, when you have faith in God, you don't have to scam or scheme or do anything crooked, deceive or manipulate to get what's rightfully yours. Do you know what I mean? Like, it will come at the right time. And I can't believe I'm even saying this, because like, even like last year, there was things that I could have done to get more money or to put myself in a better position. But I really believe that you reap what you sow, okay? Doing all these things to get money, I feel like you can lose it quick. Yeah, get it quick, you can lose it quick. And I believe you reap what you sow. So depending on where you're getting your money from, right, I believe that it might not be now, but later down the line it will come back in another way. It might not necessarily impact you like with money, but it might be with your mental health. I don't believe you can treat people bad to get money. I don't believe that you can scam and scheme and have a abundant life. And when I talk about abundance, I'm talking about a wealthy life, and that doesn't just mean money, that just means every life. And I can't believe that I've done this, because this ain't me. This ain't me. And it just shows me like how far I've come, that I could have actually got more money from telling a lie. I could have actually got more money from, like, I'm confident of it. Like, I know the setup at like my workplace. Like, I know, and I didn't. And it just shows me how much my faith has grown and my confidence has grown in God. But also in the plans that I have for myself. I'm not someone that just sits around and hopes and waits for opportunities. Like, I put the work in, okay? Like, I make stuff happen. I do a lot of planning. I do a lot of visualization. And I'm confident in myself. I'm confident in the visions that I've got for my life. And I'm confident that everything that I commit to God, if it's His will, it will be done in the right timing. So I don't believe that I have to rush anything. And you know what? It's difficult, because there's two ways of looking at it. There's looking at it as there's a love for money. So where somebody like is financially stable, but they love money, okay? Like, they just keep chasing money. Like, it's not about the number anymore. It's just a habit that they've got. They chase money. They love money. They would do whatever they need to do to get money. They will hurt people. They will do things that isn't even them. Do things that doesn't even suit them, okay? Like, don't let that be you, all right? There's the love for money, okay? Which we know that the Bible even says the love of money is the root of all evil, because what are you willing to do to get the money, okay? What are you willing to do to get the money? And then another way to look at it as is, we're in recession. There's a cost of living crisis right now, and people just need stuff, want stuff, like desire to have more for their life, and living paycheck to paycheck, struggling, this, that and the other, and feeling like there's a lack in their lives, okay? So when people want more money, it could be for either of those reasons. There might be more, but I ain't trying to get into that right now, not my business. If we talk about somebody that feels like they're desperate for money because they're struggling like with their finances and they're not where they want to be, it's so tempting, okay? It's so tempting to want to do things that go against your morals, go against your character, your integrity, okay? It's tempting, isn't it? It's tempting, like, because why shouldn't you? Like, you need it, you need it, you want it, you got to get it. Otherwise, how are you going to get by? How are you going to survive? How are you going to have the best abundant life ever? It all comes down to your faith. Like, it all comes down to your faith in God. And I don't believe that if you're a believer in God, if you're a believer in Jesus, that you have to do anything that doesn't align with the word, doesn't align with what God has planned for for you. Oh my gosh, like this is how you know I'm confident about my life is going to change. Like this is how I know I'm confident that everything that I'm experiencing right now is temporary. Otherwise, I would have just done it. I want to live right by God. I want to live right by people. I don't want to do things that isn't right. Like isn't right. Do you get what I'm saying? And not all money is good money, okay? And like I said, if you get it quick, you can lose it quick because you don't appreciate it. It hasn't come from a good place, and it might affect you in other areas of your life that is nothing to do with money, okay? So you don't have to rob, you don't have to steal, you don't have to lie, you don't have to manipulate, you don't have to try and be above anybody else for you to be great, okay? And it might sound easier said than done if you're struggling, if you're going through something difficult right now, but pray about everything. And I know like it requires faith to even believe that God can turn your situation around, but do something on your part as well. Like what are you doing on your part? And I feel like when you work for something, I feel like when you don't cheat for something, when you don't try and take the quick route, right? I feel like it brings about a lot of fulfillment, okay? Because you've worked for it. Yeah, you appreciate it a lot more. You get fulfillment from it. You get enjoyment from it. But if it's just giving to you, like you have to ask yourself, like, what is your life's purpose? Like, is it just about the money? One of the things that God really wants from us is for us to believe that he can and that he will, okay? So if you, or like if I use myself as an example, like if I started to have those doubts that, oh my gosh, like is my life going to change? Oh my gosh, like is there going to be better? How am I going to pay for this? How am I going to pay for that? That's me now doubting that God is able, okay? And that's the devil planting seeds of doubt for you to now question if God can do it. And the more that you doubt, the more likely you are to be tempted to do stuff that you shouldn't do, to do stuff that is against your morals, to do stuff that's against God's will for your life, to do stuff that hurts people so you can have more. You watching this already know that what the love of money can do, okay? And even like people being desperate for money, what it can do, it can turn people against their family members, it can cause people to hurt people. The list goes on, but you don't have to, like, I know like you might be struggling. I know things might be hard, but you don't have to do things out of desperation. But what you can do is trust God, okay? What you can do is trust God, because I'm confident that if you have a plan for your life, if you have some goals for your life, if you have a vision for your life, right? Yes, you might have an idea as to how long it's going to take, okay? You might have done the maths and weighed everything up, but if you commit it to God, right, and trust that he's ordering your steps and you're committing everything to him, things might happen in a way that you didn't expect. Things might happen quicker than you thought. But what happens is people want instant gratification. You want it now. You want it now. You want it now. You want it now. And sometimes you can't have it now. Sometimes you're not supposed to have it now, because who's to say you can manage the money that you're seeking out? Who's to say that it's your time, okay? And I know people don't like to think like this, because if there's an opportunity to get a certain amount of money, are you hungry for it? Are you willing to take any opportunity to get it? And you know what? A few years ago, I was that person where, and again, we're talking about legal stuff, right? I was that person where any job opportunity that came my way, if I could juggle it, I would juggle it, right? 3 jobs at one time, tired, burnt out. And I refuse to do that now, because you can't always be a yes person, like when it comes to money. You can't always be a yes money. You can't always be a yes person when it comes to money. You'll tire yourself out. And the Bible even says, what does it profit a man to gain the world but to lose his soul? Like, why would you want to lose yourself getting money, chasing money? And I get it. Yeah, we need money. Like, it's evident. Like, the money helps. The money helps. We need money, right? But don't lose yourself in getting money. Don't go against your morals. Don't do it. It's tempting, right? It's tempting. This was me ready to throw this woman underneath the bus, ready to just say it how it is to the manager, like, and point at her like, she said that, right? I was ready to lie, which would have put me in a very good position to get the money that she's on. But I can't watch that. Okay? I don't want to watch that. And I've said it in my videos before, like, I don't want anything that's not for me. And I hope that I have this mindset when you get me, YouTube's popping, things are going well, like like when I'm that, you know what I'm trying to say? I hope that I still have this mindset and never be greedy for money, never be a lover of money and go against my morals, go against my integrity, go against everything. Like, I hope I can keep this. I don't want anything that's not for me. And I've just had to accept that, you know what? just leave it, just let it be, let it be, let it be, just let it be. And that's massive. That is massive. That is progress. That is growth for me. And trust in God, whatever you're going through, whatever situation you're in, okay, you might be going through one of the most difficult times of your life, but trust in God, pray to God, and He will help you. He will give you strength. He will guide you. He will present opportunities to you, and even more opportunities if you're doing something and being proactive, okay? Because the Bible says faith without works is dead. So if you want more money, what are you going to do? All right, you've got gifts, you've got talents, you've got skills, you've got creativity, you've got a phone, you've got degrees, there's always something that you could be doing to create more wealth for yourself. It might take time, but it'll be worth it in the long run, okay? And yeah, I'm proud of myself. I can't lie. I can't lie. I'm proud, you know. I'm proud. Listen, I'm proud. Honestly, like, and this is why I enjoy doing YouTube, because for me, like, you guys think this is all about you. This isn't all about you. This is for me. This is like my visual diary where I express how I feel, and then I learn from it, and I'm like, oh, I didn't even know I felt that way. I didn't even know that I knew that. If you want to start YouTube, I'd say do it, okay? Because when we get paid, you know, when we get that money, when we get that money from YouTube, then yo, be dishing that. No, I'm not gonna dish it out. I gotta go. I'm proud, I'm excited, and yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Listen, I drop weekly videos, sometimes more, sometimes 3 times a week, because you girls on it trying to get paid. I'm trying to get paid. But I love you guys, and I create these videos for you. So I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, share it with your friends and your family, and I'll see you soon. Holla. I'll be dropping YouTube videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays. And catch me over at Spotify, where every Sunday I'm dropping voice notes. Like, I gotta talk. So guys, you don't want to miss out. Holla.